Leave your comments on the Ask Reddit sub, and I'll read your answers on the next episode of LWIAR 2. What free software is so good you can't believe it's available for free? Google Maps on a cell phone. Navigation systems used to cost hundreds of dollars not too long ago. Edit to answer most common replies to my comment. But Google is not free. You are the product, yes. That is entirely true. However, Google Maps can be used without signing into the app. Will this prevent Google from collecting location data, a necessity for any map app, and linking it to you personally? Probably not. But you can reduce targeted advertising to some extent. You can also turn off recording of your location information, or delete your recorded location history. In iOS, you can only permit the app to use your location information when in use, which is pivotal for providing any map service, except offline maps. But your cell phone costs hundreds of dollars also. So what is the difference? Unlike the navigation systems that were, and are still, as pointed out by many, available and cost hundreds of dollars, cell phones are multi-purpose devices. I imagine that most of us use cell phones primarily for other purposes than as navigation devices. Waze is better, I suppose that is personal preference. Waze, also a subsidiary of Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is undoubtedly useful and have more info, but I haven't gotten to like its UI. I remember buying a TomTom to drive around Western Europe back in 2006. The unit itself cost a little under $1,000 and the SD cards with country-specific maps were sold separately. If the roadway had been updated since the map was published, you were sold. On the flip side, getting lost in Slovenia made for an interesting weekend. TomTom, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. My 33-year-old butt would always be lost without Google Maps. Thank you technology gods for this wonderful app. I prefer Waze. Edit, I get it, Google owns Waze. I like Waze for its road reports and police reports. I've had mixed success with its navigation routing. Google Maps seems to like you staying on arterial streets, while Waze will literally find a way to drive through someone's living room to get you there faster. I've had it drive me on dirt roads that I'm pretty sure weren't actually roads. It's one where I'll use it every day for my work commute. But if I'm going somewhere unfamiliar, I stick to maps. Blender. For as much crap as the software gets, it is a workhorse for those of us willing to put in the time to learn it. It does tons of stuff from modeling, to animation, to video compositing. It regularly gets updates and the tech behind it is only getting better. Could it be better? Sure, absolutely. But for something that is free, it's amazing. It also does liquid, soft body, and smoke, fire physics. I've been using it for the past year to learn 3D modeling. There are a lot of good tutorials online that you can look up as well. Blender is definitely powerful, but good God, I cannot comprehend its UI. 3ds Max. Maya. No problem. Blender? Terrifying. TL. Doctor, it's open source. Someone please make it look like Maya. Thanks Oxo. I'll be honest. The only reason I know Blender exists is because some people make real high-quality porn with it. I don't know if this is relevant, but I need to get this off my chest. Edit. Some examples are Preposterous, Firebox Studio and, I think, Aho Angel. Edit. And LOAS. Someone mentioned him. You sick fricks. Ugh, those disgusting Blender porno sites. I mean, there is so many of them though. Which one do they post to? Fart. No they don't. No one would do that. Like, who would do that? Like specifically. Edit. My first gold. Thank you Reddit. I've made it. Would. Haha, that's crazy. Don't tell me they have a website or something too. That would literally be so ridiculous. I would crack up if someone posted it. For real, if it's linked, I'm pretty skeptical it's fake cause it's so unbelievable and I might just have to click said link and just make sure I'm not being bamboozled. Right, I mean come on, who would? Oh frick it. Give me a link so I can jerk off. You people disgust me. Carrot for carrot carrot, not carrot carrot carrot, posting carrot 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 carrot, a carrot 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 link. I'm not the hero you deserve, NSFW. 7-Zip needs more love than WinRAR. WinRAR not free though. Shush, no one tell him. Shout out to 7-Zip for being awesome and completely free. Seconded. It's so much better than WinRAR in any way. Doesn't override default zip opening behavior, doesn't bug you to pay. It's completely free, faster to load, at least for me. And the 7Z compression can often compress better than the .RAR compression. Print screen is really inconvenient when you have two monitors. Shift or Alt plus PRTSCRN will only capture the active window. Try it. Holy crap, you just blew my mind. Ready to have your mind blown some more? Try shortcut window key plus Shift plus S edit. Holy crap, I am glad to help everyone. Might be my highest rated comment, woot woot. Starts a snip, the select monitor region part. Once selection has been made, it saves the snip to clipboard. You don't even open the program. Wikipedia, it's actually free in all senses of the word. If you want to nitpick that it's a website and not a software, well, it's a software too. You can download the Wikimedia software. Set it up with no hassle. Download all of Wikipedia and set it up in your instance of Wikimedia. So now you have your very own Wikipedia, with blackjack and hookers if you want. Goddamn, it's only 242 gigabytes for the entire English Wikipedia. With media, that's crazy how you could put it on a 1 terabyte hard drive and still have literally crap tons of space left. Makes you think if there was some apocalypse, we could spend an hour to back up a compendium of human knowledge in a wallet-size box. Twice, and then duplicate it in a minute if someone wanted a copy. I don't know if you knew this, but there's actually a very early prototype of a Kerbal Space program-style game hidden in Space Engine. You can drop in some shuttles and a massive interplanetary cruiser and fly them around and dock them together. In fact, I recommend flying through interstellar space with a warp freighter while listening to the FTL soundtrack. It's fun. I use Mario Paint Composer, like a good God-fearing man. To the default finale once so no one judges me. Street Smart.jpg. Used to love EarthenView. Paint.net is life now. Edit, get Paint.net. Handbrake, free, very powerful video converter. The real magic ingredient in Handbrake is FFmpeg, which also powers goodies like VLC, YouTube, Kodi, Chrome etc. I've heard great stuff about Zotero. I'm on Mendeley, because that's what I started on. Have a lot of references in it, and I have no complaints. IDK why people pay for EndNote. Have a look at these free online calculators as well. FX Solver, great for solving math and engineering problems quickly. Lots of ready-made formulas to calculate, edit and plot. Cymath, nice step-by-step solutions. Math-centric, Mathway, cool Math Solver and Chemistry Solver. Plotting similar to Desmos. Oh, you want this formatted as C code? Wah bam. You're welcome. Notepad++ 2016. Atom, Sublime Text or Visual Studio Code. My fave is what the cool kids use nowadays. Surprise, search everything is not here. Instant file search. Changed the way I use computers. Stud.io is a wonderful Lego modeling program. It's great for recapturing that feeling of building with bricks. And you don't have to worry about running out of a certain color or stepping on a one-by-one piece. Apparently it also has an option to work on a project with your friends. But I haven't tried it out. Interesting story of how text came about. Nuth, one of the fathers of computer science, was writing his book and found the software available at the time to be bad. So he wrote text so that he could write his book on it. Reminds me of this, as ever, appropriate xkcdimgs.xkcd.com. Not technically a software, but archive.org. It has millions of free downloads for music, movies, books, software, etc. One very popular example is that it is home to a very large catalog of Grateful Dead recordings. It also has the Internet Arcade where you can play a lot of classic games along with the console. Living Room, which is similar. They have access to tons of old PC games too, and you can even play the original Oregon Trail online. It also has the Wayback Machine, which has archived more than 310 billion web pages saved over time. so you can go back and see how websites were years ago. For example, here's Reddit on July 25, 2005, a month after it was created. The fact that you have access to all these amazing resources for free is pretty awesome. Linux, Apache, Postgres, GCC. This thread shows it's a consumer's world. Git. I've been using it for software development for years and I still get blown away with how much value it adds to the whole process. Edit. Spelling is hard. The entire world runs on Linux and Git. The real MVPs. Discord. Hands down best way to calm with teammates while gaming. It's like if Skype wasn't a bloated mess. The only thing I seriously don't like about Discord is the outdated memes in the loading screen. I think it says a lot about the quality of the application that your strongest concern is what they say on the loading screen that lasts like 4 seconds. As a digital painter, Krita is probably the best art software you're going to get for free. As long as you add the brush packs. Some of the stuff I've managed to whip up, the amount of adapting you can do to the main window is insane. Edit. I didn't think a comment like this would get gold. Thank you so much, guys. OBS Studio. Definitely OBS. Even if you don't stream, it's still a great recording app. I remember before it was a thing you had to faff about with things like XSplit and GXstory if you wanted to stream anything. Huge pain. OBS comes along and offers everything you need in one simple, easy to use and relatively lightweight interface. It's a statistics software. Has a ton of add-ons that you can download for free and you have to learn it, but it will do anything once you do. GIMP. It's an image editor that is incredibly powerful, similar to Photoshop and open source. OpenSCAD. Create 3D models with a scripting language. If you have a 3D printer and you want to print some exotic shapes, or if you're creating parts that might need a parameter tweak here and there each run, it's fantastic. The dots make me uncertain. Plex for movies. Fricking ridiculous that it is free. Automatically downloads all the metadata for a movie. Like thumbnail. Hell, even has Rotten Tomato scores on it. Has voice API so you can actually search by voice. Remembers and marks episodes or movies as watched. Brings up new movies that you recently added to your library to the forefront. Duolingo. For a free language learning app, it's extremely clean, user-friendly, and engaging. It makes learning a language fun and interactive. And comparing it to expensive software and other apps like Rosetta Stone and such, it's very comparable if not even better in some aspects. I know you mean free as in price, but here are some free, as in open source, software I love that are also free of cost. Darktable, Photo Workflow a la Lightroom. Very powerful, and there are a solid number of plugins for it to boot. GIMP, FOSS image editor. A bit clunky at first, but insanely powerful. Created FOSS art program a la Paint Tool Sci or CorelDRAW. I've used it a fair bit for cleaning comic scans. LibreOffice, Office suite without the license fees. LibreOffice 6 is out now with some significant bug fixes and performance improvements. MPD, Moped, FOSS music player daemon. It's a bit complicated at first glance, but a very capable music player when you have everything configured. I've set it up to stream to an IceCast output before for some internet radio fun. 7-zip. You really have no excuse for not using 7Z. It's great. It's FOSS. Love it. Thanks for watching LWIAR 2. The best of all time r/AskReddit submissions and comments. If you like this video, check out the original LWIAR channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe.